I'm Wiley.
And I'm Trin.
And we have some guests with us today from High School Musical. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, guys.
Hey guys, my name's Haley Boyarski. I'm a senior and I play Sharpay Evans.
And I am Zachary Shortino. I'm also a senior, and I play Ryan Evans, Sharpay's brother.
Nice.
Wow, that's so cool. So can you guys tell us a bit about what auditions were like? I'm just really curious to know about that.
Yeah, okay, so we start by filling out an audition form it's usually just on the website.
Mm-hmm.
Asks us a couple questions. And then, do you want to talk about day one?
Yeah, so it was different this year because usually we have a vocal audition first and then a dance audition. But this year we decided to do the dance audition first, which was very scary because usually you do the singing and then you're like, oh, that was terrifying. Next day's dance. So you're like, oh, I got to get ready and dance. But no, it was day one. We're like sweating and like, yeah, this is great, guys.
Good intro. Yeah,
Super
and then day
fun.
two we just did some songs. We sang, do you remember which song we sang?
We all sang a part of Counting on You.
Yeah, it was a part of Counting on You, which is
Okay.
actually
Nice.
not in the movie musical. It's only in the stage
really?
musical, so some of you might not recognize the song, but it's a good one. So
That's
come see the
cool.
show to
Yeah,
see
you'll
it.
see the
All
TV
right.
show.
Yeah.
So how are rehearsals going for the show, like so far?
They're going pretty well, actually.
Oh yeah, we haven't had the stage yet, so we've been kind
Ooh.
of crammed into some of the the dance room
Yeah.
or the drama room, but
Oh, fun.
we're getting the stage really soon, so I'm
Yeah,
excited
we
to
actually,
see it.
I think we get it back Friday, but we're starting rehearsals on the stage after spring break. They've been redoing some
Mhm.
stuff up there, so
Okay,
that'll
yeah.
be exciting.
Cool. What songs have been like the hardest to learn or like the easiest or the most fun?
Ooh.
Ooh, the hardest I think is We're All in This Together, because that's like
Yeah.
the big dance number, the one that like everyone
all
in the
the,
show
like,
is
And a
choreography
lot of
and
us,
stuff,
I mean,
yeah.
a lot of us have been doing a theater a really long time, but we haven't been able to because of COVID. So getting back into the
Mhm.
swing of singing and dancing at the same time, it sounds
Yeah.
really
It's
easy,
rough.
but it's way harder than it sounds sometimes. So it's been, we've had to adapt a little bit. We're getting back into
Yep.
the swing of things.
But we have a duet called What I've Been Looking For. That's probably like one of the easier
Yeah.
songs
Yeah.
of the show, because it's kind of the slower, like, this is fun, everything is
Yeah.
grooving and whatnot.
All right. You guys said you've been doing theater a long time. Can you tell us each about like your personal experience of like how you got into theater?
Oh my gosh, I've been doing musical theater since I was really small. Like I was probably, probably like 5.
Oh wow.
I honestly just wanted to sing. I was like, Mom, put me in voice lessons. And then one of my good friends was doing a musical at a theater in Gilbert, and I just like fell in love with it. So I did a little summer camp thing, and then I've just been doing shows ever since.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mine's a bit different. So in 6th grade, I was school president of my school, and I was so bad at public speaking.
Oh
so
no,
I was,
I
like,
relate to that. Oh
Going
my
into
gosh.
junior high, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a theater class just so I can get this fear out of my life for later years. And then I kind of actually fell in love with it, and I only wanted to do acting because I'd watch movies and TV shows. I was like, yeah, this is great. And then musical theater kind of spurred on me, and I was like, oh, you know what? I like this thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing it.
That's
And here we
good.
are.
Here we are.
So, what do you guys do to like prepare for the musical when it's like not happening, you know?
Like on off season?
Yeah.
I mean, I do a lot of practicing on just different musical theater style songs, or just sometimes I'll pick up a monologue and just read through it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that exact thing for me. I love like listening to new musicals and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
as soon as our school musical is announced, I will like listen to every song and watch every production I
Yeah.
can find just to see how it always is done, to see like what I prepare for, basically.
Yeah, start preparing early.
What do you guys have to do to prepare for the musical like a week before it starts, let's say? Like what's that like?
Like a week before we
yeah, like
go
what's
public?
it like?
So that's called
yeah.
Tech Week.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what that is. Sometimes
I
we
have
call it
memes
other
about Tech
things.
Week.
Yes. So essentially,
It's
that's just
great.
like full dress, full costumes,
Yeah.
makeup, everything.
Late nights.
Yes, it is some late nights. We are there pretty late. It is a time. Lots of sleep deprivation, and we just
Oh.
kind of get a little bit silly and stuff. But it's a lot of like sitting around and waiting, making sure all the cues go together. It's actually usually it's a really good bonding experience with your cast
Yeah.
members because you're all just standing there waiting for things to happen.
I'd say the hardest part of Tech Week is not the rehearsals themselves, but the school days before the rehearsals.
Oh.
Because you're either super tired or you're like trying to keep your voice rested, but you still have to like do school. I'm like
Yeah.
in choir classes, and you're expected to sing, even though you have to sing later tonight.
Yeah.
It's rough. But it's very worth it.
So since I know, Haley, you said you've done a ton of musicals. I'm assuming you have too. So can you guys tell us about like your favorite one or maybe your least favorite where something went totally wrong?
Ooh, you start.
My favorite, last year we did the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, which has
Good
always
one.
been one of my
I
favorite
saw that. That one
musicals.
was really good.
Thank you.
It's always been one of my favorites, and we were like never going to do it. Like Erickson, our theater teacher, has always been like, we can't do it. The cast is too small because we love to have giant musicals, but
Include everyone.
exactly.
Yeah.
But because last year with COVID, we had a smaller musical, and we were doing that one, and I was like, yes. I know I shouldn't be excited because COVID, but like this is what I wanted to do for so
Yeah.
long. So I was really happy we got
Spelling
to do
Bee
that.
was also my favorite one that I've done at Red Mountain. It was just I have something about having a smaller cast means that you all just get way closer. Sometimes with bigger casts you can't connect with as many people, but
Mhm.
smaller casts you get to know everyone really well, and it was just a really fun experience to be able to work with them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
How about, would you recommend theater to anybody?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Twins. Yeah. I mean, even if you're shy, it's like Zach has his
Mhm.
experience with being shy and then coming out of his shell. And it's also just a great way to meet people. I will say, if you want to do theater forever, like musical theater, you really have to love it, because obviously there's some
Yeah.
really late nights,
Oh,
but
yeah.
Mhm.
it's a great opportunity to meet people and just to learn new skills that you wouldn't even think you knew. Like, improv comes in handy so much of the
Yeah.
time in
Oh, yeah.
interviews. Like, there's a lot of life skills that go with theater
Yeah,
as well.
that's exactly what I was planning on saying, actually, was that even if you're not planning on doing theater, it's important that you kind of take up those skills later in
Yeah.
life, like job interviews or presentations you have to do in school, stuff like that. Is a lot of skills that you can take from theater and apply to those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it
Yep.
for our interview. Thank you guys
Awesome.
so much for coming out. That was a
Of
lot of fun.
course.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Do you guys
of
want
Oh,
course.
like the information?
Oh,
yes,
yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Please.
All right. So High School Musical is at Red Mountain High School, March 24th, 25th, 26th, 31st, and April 1st at 7 p.m. And then you want to do the math?
And then at April 2nd, which is that Saturday of the second weekend, we have a 1 p.m. show and a 7 p.m. show as well.
Mhm.
And so tickets are on sale now, and they're going to be $15 for the first 10 rows in the center, and then $12 for every other seat in the house.
And you can
Nice.
get those online at mpsaz.org/RMHS.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys
Thank
so
you
much.
so
I'm
much.
so excited
Thanks
to
for
see
having
it.
us.
Yeah.